Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Howell Farms. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a mineral site. All right, well, first thing you're going to need in order to make a mineral site is the mineral. So let's hop on over into the garage and see how we mix this up. All right, now that we're in the garage, let's take a little closer look exactly what we're gonna mix up today for our mineral site and exactly what kind of mixture we used in our mineral site. Let's take a look. Okay, the first ingredient to this mineral mix that we used is trace mineralized rock stock salt. Now the second, this bag had been at the farm supply store for a while, is dicalcium phosphate, and this is 18.5%. If you want to pause and look what all the ingredients are, there you go. And our third ingredient is going to be feed grade sodium bicarbonate. Now, I was going to use calcium bicarbonate instead of the sodium, but they didn't have it, so we're going to use the sodium. All right, other tools you're going to need: your handy dandy 5-gallon bucket and some way to scoop this out. Now, this is a Mississippi State cup, a Mississippi State fan. You guys may hate me for that, but that's the cup I got. That's what I'm going to use. So let's cut them open. Now, while I'm cutting these bags open, I highly suggest you don't mix these until you're going to use them. Like, keep them separated until you're going to use it in the mix. Now, doesn't matter what order you go in, but I'm going to leave the salt for the last scoop. I'm going to do equal parts of all three of these. There's 1,000 different recipes, 1,000 different mixes you can use. That's just how I'm going to do it. So I get 1 scoop of the sodium, put it in our bucket. 1 scoop of the phosphate. 1 scoop of the salt. Now we're gonna mix it together. I'll be right back. Let me grab something to mix this. All right, I'm back. We're gonna use this little shovel. So I'm just gonna mix. Get some light so y'all can see. I'm just gonna mix it up. Now, we're gonna keep going till it's full. So, let me do that real quick, we'll get back to it. So there you have it. Now that we got it all mixed up, we're ready to go. Let's hop back out to the woods. All right, now that you've went out to the co-op, you got all your stuff, and you mixed it up, next thing you need to do is find you a location to put it. So today, we're gonna put ours next to a watering hole. This is a horseshoe-shaped cotton field with a slough in the middle of it. And there's a stump. It's not too far behind the slough, so that's where I picked. Now, you want to try to find a stump or something that when this stuff gets wet, it's going to absorb down into, and the deer will actually end up eating this stump off. But when you go to pick a mineral site, either try to get it next to a food plot, next to a watering source. Some people say put it in a bedding area. I'm not real big on that because I'm going to come check my trail camera. I don't want to be checking the trail camera and spook a big deer up. So I try to stay away from those areas, but some guys out there like to do that. So once you get your area picked out or your spot, you're going to need to do a little prep work. When we found this spot, I rode the four-wheeler around a little bit. I said, well, this is a nice stump. It's not too far in the woods to check the camera. So that's what I picked. So I used a machete, just kind of chopped all the brush off around here. And then I used just a metal garden rake. It doesn't take much. You just got to scratch the surface up a little bit. Get it a little loose. I like to clean all the leaves, round it off, and just kind of get it down to bare dirt, loosen the dirt up a little bit. And then once you do that, you're going to want to pour your minerals out. Now, I suggest you use a bag or something. My 5-gallon bucket, the handle come off. I almost dropped it all. But whatever, as you can see, I'm spreading it around. I like to spread it all over this because when it rains, it's going to soak down into the stump. There's already a good bit of holes next to the stump going down, so when it gets wet, it ought to leach down in there pretty good. So, once I poured it out, I got my rake. Just try to rake it in a little bit. This is easy, guys. We're just putting minerals out here on the dirt. Deer eat the dirt. They're going to eat that trunk. They don't care. They're looking for the minerals. So just scratch it up a little bit so if it does get wet, it won't turn into a hard brick and they'll actually be able to eat it. So, it's about all it takes, guys. You go to the co-op, get your 3 ingredients, mix it up, get out in the woods, find you a spot to put it out. Once you do it, hang you up a trail camera and help you get some big deer on camera. Well, there you have it, guys. That's how you make a mineral site. Until next time, I'll see you on the farm.